With the second scrimmage, it's always, a little better execution. People know the defense more. We installed a little more plays this time around, and it should just be faster. The first scrimmage, that's a lot for the young guys. That's their first kind of, fastball activity like that, where it's full, contact, tackling and everything. So they should be a little more comfortable in the second scrimmage.
I know getting pressure on the quarterback has been a main focus after last year. What have you seen in practice that gives you hope that's going to be something that happens?
I mean, we're bringing in Coach Lawler in. Like I said before, he's improved on their technique, their pass rushing skills and things like that. And I like the way the D-line is getting to the quarterback. But it's not just getting to the quarterback. It's after they get there, they turn and run and chase the ball downfield. That's one of the big things we're working on is pursuit as a defense overall.
How much does having that pass rush affect everybody in the defense?
I mean, it affects everything because when you put pressure on the quarterback, DBs don't have to cover as long, and when you put pressure on the quarterback, you affect the way he throws the ball. So he overthrows the ball, he underthrows the ball, he gives people a chance to make plays.
As far as the defensive line, I mean, you guys know what you're getting in a guy like Niall, but some of the younger guys who are coming, what's been your thoughts of defensive tackle and defensive line? I
like the young guys. They've really been impressive this camp. We have some big bodies up there with Christmas, Big Arthur, and a lot of the other young guys with Derek Noddy and things like that. But they hold the point pretty well, and they're doing a good job.
Your thoughts on Noddy specifically?
Noddy's always done a good job. I mean, he did some stuff for us last year, and he's just continuing to grow and continuing to get better, and he's going to be a good player.
I know it's early, but what is the biggest difference you see in that pass rush? Like, can you feel it just getting to the quarterback a little quicker? What's it doing for you as you're watching it develop?
I mean, when you affect the quarterback, it changes the defense completely. It affects everybody, and when you take the quarterback out of their comfort zone, it just throws the offense off. It throws their rhythm off. They don't have the timing they need to in the routes and things like that. So it just gives everybody a chance to make more plays.
So as a guy in coverage, can you tell literally like a half a second make that much of a difference?
Oh yeah, it does. It does. Like I said, a lot of the routes and things with quarterbacks is timing, and when you can affect the timing either with the receiver or affecting the quarterback, it throws everything off.
How's Lorenzo coming along?
Lorenzo's doing pretty good. He's actually picking up the defense pretty well, and I like the way he plays. He's a very physical linebacker, and like I said, he just got to pick up the defense a little more. He'll be a big playmaker for us.
I saw earlier in practice he was asking Reggie, some pinpoints. Has he done the same for you?
Yeah. I mean, anytime I'm in there with him, if there's anything he doesn't know, I tell him ask me questions. So we're just trying to help him along as much as we can, get him caught up quickly because, like I said, we're going to need everybody on our linebacker staff, because our depth is not as big as we want it to be, but we have enough athletes and we have enough people to get done what we need to.
What have you seen from a guy like Josh Sweat, especially the injury he had last year in high school? Is it even a surprise that he's out here doing what he's doing?
No, it's not. I mean, Sweat. I watched his highlights back in high school. He's a tremendous athlete, and I mean, the things he can do rushing off the edge is crazy, man. He has tremendous speed coming off that edge, and his pass rushing skills are going to be very, very needed.
We've seen the defense making strides in other areas. We talk about the pass rush, but is there other things that you see maybe make improvements?
Like I said, we've been focusing on getting to the ball more, turning and running, breaking out of the stack, and getting our D linemen from the line of scrimmage to running down the field chasing the ball, because you never know what player changed the game, and doing things like that is just going to make our defense that much more better.
Being able to see the pass rush improved a little bit so far, who are guys that are getting into the backfield more that you're seeing really flashing and getting to the quarterback?
Actually, this year, DeMarcus Walker he's flashed at me this year. He's improved a lot as far as his pass rushing skills compared to last year, and he's been good. He's been doing very well, taking the coaching from Coach Lawler.
When you have a guy like that can rush from the edge, be moved inside, what does that do for you guys?
I mean, that versatility is well needed. He's kind of like a Mario Air, where we could put him on the outside and we could put him on the inside, which is kind of what a role he needed to fill in this year, losing Mario, and he's done a very good job at coming in and stepping up.
Do you inside guys get involved in that at all? Like blitz packages or anything like that?
Oh yeah. They're saying they're gonna blitz me a little more, but yeah, I think they like to keep me in coverage a lot. But hopefully they let me
That's something you like to do.
Yeah, I like to cover, but hopefully I like to get sacks. That was my first love, pass rush.
How tough was it during the spring? You, Reggie, so many of those linebackers out. Was it tough watching those guys out there kind of struggling?
It was tough, but it actually helped us out a lot, because them guys getting that experience over the spring helped them out now, because they know the defense a lot more. They're a lot further on than they were if they would have taken less reps in the spring. So for them to have had that experience and for them to have had that chance to get out there and play more in the spring, it has helped them now.
Do you think there'll be
Last question.
any more of an emphasis on the money position, like helping you guys out as a linebacking core?
Well, repeat that question.
I'm talking about like safeties coming up and
Oh, and in the dime, yeah. Well, we have the money position in our nickel and dime. In the nickel, I play the money, but in dime, we bring Nate down. Nate's been our money for a couple years, and he does a really good job at it. It adds extra coverage people into the defense. You know, instead of having 2 linebackers, we bring another DB in it and have 5 DBs, so 6 DBs really.